Marriage is not an institution you can say for sure that you have mastered all the rules. It's the reason why it's a learning ground. No wonder you find couples that have lived like 5 years, 10 years, 15, 20 years, sometimes 30 years. And suddenly they realize there's a misnomer. The reason is the assumption factor in marriage. That assumption factor must be dealt with. Some people assume that I'm married, so my husband understands me, he can live with all my weaknesses. My wife understands me, she can live with all my weaknesses. It's an institution of two imperfect individuals that have come to love themselves perfectly. But in that imperfection, in that union, there's a silent expectation that nobody wants to say to the other person. And the expectation is this: to work on yourself while in that marriage. The other one feels, I've married you for who you are. The truth is, when it gets to a particular age and stage or year in that marriage, a couple who doesn't want any kind of drama. When I mean drama, this same thing that has been there and you've talked about them and you're refusing to change, there's this tolerant level that just drops. And the other person gets fed up without even spilling it out or spelling it out to you. The person starts to look for a way to have a more quiet and sane and serene life. And if he's not getting it from you, starts to recline to himself or herself and begin to build another life in that same home that you have both built together over years. Tolerance level for drama, tolerance level drops after a while. So it is a proper thing, and it's a good thing that you're in marriage. You work on your weaknesses. Don't assume that my partner knows this is who I am. My partner knows this is how I am. So yeah, he has to take me for who I am. She has to take me for who I am. No, you need to work on yourself. Think about it. Why is it that couples that have lived together for years, they suddenly feel that there's nothing holding them together anymore? Why? It doesn't matter. If you have children in that marriage, it won't hold it together. So what will hold it together is you really working on yourself. While in the marriage you are, work on yourself. If there is a weakness that your partner finds annoying, there's something you do that your partner has complained, but yet he or she is still living with it, work on it. By the time I come that he or she will begin to doubt the whole essence of your being together as husband and wife. So work on yourself. Don't let assumptions be there. I am who I am. The other person also has a feeling. You are who you are. How well is it affecting your partner? You are who you are. How well is it affecting the peace of your partner? Ultimately, when it gets to a particular age in marriage, do you know what just matters to the couple? It's your peace. You want your peace of mind. You don't want drama. So if you are this type that you are uncouth in your way of doing things, you don't prone, you don't filter, you just do what you like, and you feel he or she has lived with me like that over years, and you can continue that manner, I guess you time that the person just gets bored with that kind of attitude. Really, your spouse can get bored with your attitude in marriage. Your spouse can just get tired. And at that moment, instead of enjoying the marriage, this person now understands that he or she is beginning to endure the marriage. And that is not good. Don't conduct yourself in your marriage to an extent that your partner doesn't find it interesting coming home, because he or he is going to come and meet one nagging, ras woman, or she's going to come and meet one bossy, ras man. So you need to work on yourself. Serenity becomes something that older couples cherish. You know what I mean by serenity? That peaceful home, the ability to, though I'm tolerating you, but you want to see the person tolerating your weaknesses wants to see that you are making effort to work on your weakness. You are making effort not to upset your partner's peace of mind. Ultimately, is the peace in that union that matter when it comes to a particular age and time in the marriage. So don't think that you've lived together for so many years, 1 decade, 2 decades, 3 decades, and that is time that holds your marriage together. Don't assume that. Time will not hold your marriage together. You are the one that will work on yourself and ensure that your own contribution in that marriage is peace. and also your partner's contribution is peace. Ultimately, you harness all that and have a peaceful home. God bless you. And please age gracefully, age happily, age together. Don't drift apart as you age. Mercy Moment says, be happy.